Direct from our newsroom in New York, this is the CBS Evening News, with Roger Mudd substituting for Walter Cronkite, who was on assignment. And in Washington, Eric Severide, Daniel Shore, George Herman, Connie Ching. Bob Schieffer at the Pentagon, Tom Fenton in East Pakistan, Robert Shackney in Boston, and Dan Rather in Chicago.
Good evening. The Senate voted late today to extend presidential controls over the economy until May 1st, 1973. The vote was 86-4. The House version still is in committee. The Senate legislation would also grant federal employees a $1 billion pay raise effective January 1st and allow workers to collect between $2 and $6 billion in wage increases negotiated prior to the August freeze. In a last-minute amendment, the Senate voted 50-36 to exempt from controls the prices charged and the wages paid by television, radio, newspapers, wire services, books, and magazines. The amendment sponsor, Democrat Cranston of California, said it was to prevent the White House from exercising economic censorship. Also in Washington, the Price Commission today issued a warning to American businesses. Daniel Shore reports.
Chairman Jackson Grayson made good today his warning that the Price Commission will not necessarily allow raises approved by the pay board to be passed along in higher prices. After the 15% coal wage contract, the old Ben Company asked to raise prices about 6.8%. It got little more than half, 3.8.
We felt that increases beyond this point would be in the range of being considered inflationary, and it's our responsibility on the Price Commission to try and hold down the amount of price increase in this country to reach the average goal of 2.5%, which we've established in the beginning of the program. So we did not consult with the pay board. We are independent bodies. We do not have the data on which they made their decision, but we felt that in our own responsibility that we must try and hold down the rate of inflation by making the price increase request reflect the guideline established of 5.5.
Are you saying, in effect, that when a company gets its wage settlement approved by the pay board, that doesn't mean it's out of the woods?
We would take a very careful look at that particular company, and in general, your answer would be yes.
This afternoon, the pay board announced the first formal challenge to a wage settlement. The 5 business members objected to a contract between the Cary Grain Corporation of Chicago and the International Longshoremen's Association providing for 50% in raises over 3 years. That means an investigation by the Internal Revenue Service and a possible hearing before the board votes whether to approve the agreement. The pay board and the Price Commission are equal, but the Price panel has now emerged as more equal, riding herd over the pay board and refusing to pass along all its wage settlements. This is producing tremendous pressures within the pay board, which must now decide whether to buck the Price Commission or buck the labor unions. Daniel Shore, CBS News, Washington.
Chairman Grayson also advised house and apartment tenants to question their landlords closely if they try to raise their rent during the next few days. The Price Commission is due to issue rent guidelines early next week. Finance ministers in the Group of 10 monetary meeting reported progress today at the end of their 3-day session in Rome. There were no decisions announced, but it was reported that for the first time, the United States was willing to discuss in some detail the possibility of devaluing the dollar. France and others at the meeting have insisted on that as part of the price of any upward revaluation of their currencies. The one agreement announced was that there will be a second round of talks in Washington beginning December 17th. Reports of progress at the Rome talks helped bring the Dow Jones Industrials up more than 14.5 points on the New York Stock Exchange. Volume was very heavy, slightly more than 21 million shares. The Industrials now have gained almost 48 points in the last 4 trading days. The average price per share rose 68 cents today on the New York Exchange, 26 cents on the American.
If you always thought Volkswagen made only a little car, you'd better think again. Because now Volkswagen makes its own big car, the Volkswagen 411. With 4 big doors and an automatic transmission you get at no extra cost. So now there's a big car as good as our little car, the Volkswagen 411 4-door sedan.
Mr. McCormick, did you soak your dentures clean this morning?